Hi, this is John with Bank Account Bonus Central, and today's video is all about Current. They just made a major announcement, and we're going to learn about how you can profit from this. Current is offering a nationwide offer, so that's for everybody in all 50 states. Before we jump in, let's have a quick disclaimer. I am a customer of Current. I am not affiliated with them. I am not endorsed by them. This is my own personal review for informational purposes only. All the screenshots are either from the Current app or from the Current website, and all the information is current as of time of this video. So, a quick question: when was the last time your bank paid you for one direct deposit? Because that's what Current is currently offering. How much money are we talking about? I have a goal in this channel for the year 2022 of $2 million. I want to help at least 1,000 people make at least $2,000 from these videos in 2022. And I know that a number of y'all already meet and beat that goal. Putting out profitable content on a continual basis, on a consistent basis. If that's something you can appreciate, do me a favor and hit me a huge thumbs up. All right. Huge shout out to Charles C. for pointing out that Current did not pay out interest starting yesterday, 12/21/22. I thought that they started on their major announcement yesterday that they stopped paying interest. I was like, whoa, but in effect, they did pay, but they paid late. So I'm re-recording this video to provide the most current information. But still, huge shout out to Charles C. for pointing this out to me. All right. So before I say anything about Current, I must say that as long as I've been a customer of theirs, I have had nothing but been impressed with their app, the features, and their customer service. I will not be closing my account with Current. I will keep it open for a referral link to anyone who still wants to profit from what they have to offer, because it is a referral only offer. So one thing to understand about banks and bank bonuses is that there's a difference between a bank with a charter that's allowed to handle money and a fintech, which depends on the charter of another bank to actually handle the money. Fintechs typically start out with venture capital people, personal investors, and venture capitalists. They hope to throw enough money at people to buy enough customers that they'll be profitable on their own, and they'll be able to survive without burning through all their venture capital money and not having much of anything to show for it. Venture capital is among the easiest money to get when signing up for bonuses, especially for fintechs, because that's who has the venture capital. But whenever you see sign-up bonuses, referral offers, or interest rates get cut, it definitely does send a message. So I made a video about Current. This is the thumbnail for it. I will link to that video over here. It shows you how to sign up for it. And they still are offering $290 to sign up, but there is an additional hoop to jump through. That's the point of the major announcement. But we'll go over what they announced and how you can still profit from it. All right, so this is straight from their website. They have over 4 million members, so that's huge. Currently, the United States has a population north of 300 million, so they have over 1% of the United States as customers. As my math, I'm a high school math teacher. So question is, how many are profitable? How many of those customers do they actually want to keep? So it says Current is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services are provided by Choice Financial Group, member FDIC. So anytime you do put your money into something like Current, there is FDIC insurance, just like any other bank, Chase or Bank of America or Wells Fargo. But that is Choice Financial Group, which is a bank. They're the ones who actually handle the money. Current just handles everything else besides the money. All right, so this is from a screenshot from an email I just received 2 days ago. So changes are coming to savings pods. So saving pods were one of the coolest things in regards to making really easy money, just put it bluntly. Basically, they offered 4% pods. You can get up to 3 pods at $2,000 a pop. You can put 6,000 in there and let it grow at 4%. So the history of these pods was Current used to charge customers $4.99 to become premium and get 4% interest on $2,000. Then they just, in April, they opened it up for everyone with no requirements. So what I'll say is a 4% savings account for $6,000 with no requirements was nice while it lasted. unless you're willing to jump through the additional hoops, which is their announcement. So you can see mine. This is a screenshot from my app. Savings Pod 1 has $2,000.65. It earns 4%. And I have all three maxed out at 6,000 and some change. You only earn interest up to 6,000. So whenever I get $10 on there, I just transfer it elsewhere to make additional money. All right. So one thing I do really like about Current is that they pay interest on a daily basis. I don't know of any other bank that really pays interest on a daily basis. It's not much per day, but it adds up and it makes teaching compound interest on a daily basis easier. So you see 22 cents, 21 cents, 22 cents, 21 cents, 22 cents. So they pay very regularly at 3:07 a.m. or so. Yesterday they paid out at like 4 p.m. or something like that. I am a high school math teacher. I love teaching about compound interest. It's one of the most powerful forces in the world. And this is the formula I teach students, where when you have daily basis, you have 365 in the denominator here, and then it's raised to 365 power times years. If you're a student in my classroom, then you would understand this, whether you're taking Algebra 1 or Algebra 3. All right. So they paid interest late on 12/20/21. So I just mentioned that. So introducing Boost. Here's the rest of the email. It says your savings pod will soon earn either a boosted rate or a base rate. The boosted rate of 4% will be offered to members who receive their paycheck with direct deposit. So if you have your direct deposit, you're going to continue with the 4%. If you don't have direct deposit, you're going to get 0.25% APY, which right now that seems completely backwards because the Fed is raising interest rates and everybody else is raising interest rates, and it's really not hard to find interest rates north of 3.5% or 4%. So they paid interest late on 12/21. I was going to say, hey, they already did this, but I was off, so I'm re-recording this video. So my guess is we're going to see how many people actually will switch their direct deposit before they tell us how soon will be. I'm not willing to switch my Bork direct deposit just for this little bit of interest. So I'm going to be changing my funds out of the pods and moving them elsewhere. But as I said, I will still keep something in there in order to keep the referral link. So if you are interested in the 4% to maintain that, tap the button below, set up direct deposit in the app, get paid $200 or more every 35 days. So the APY for current members or current interest is variable and may change at any time. This is their prerogative. There is, in the bank bonus world, this thing called the golden rule. Not the one that Jesus mentioned about treat others like you'd want to be treated, which is still a solid rule. But the golden rule is he who has the gold makes the rules. So they decide who they want to pay, how often. So it's their prerogative whether you want to keep it or not. So here is how to profit from this change. Obviously, Current is looking to lose people like myself who are not willing to commit to a regular direct deposit. 0.25% is much better than what big banks are paying. For example, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they typically pay 0.01%. So you would have to have an account, apples to apples, same money deposited in the savings account. You would have to have your money in Chase for 25 years to earn what Current pays in 1 year. It is much better than what big banks are paying, but nothing compared to what others are paying without a direct deposit requirement. Capital One, I'm moving my funds there for the $1,000 bonus. They're paying 3.3% without any direct deposit requirement. So if you've never signed up for Current, I would suggest signing up using my referral link, send them exactly one direct deposit of $200 or more, and collect a $50 bonus. So in essence, you're going to turn a $200 direct deposit into $250. If you want to keep your direct deposit there and keep earning the 4%, that's your prerogative. But, it really, when interest rates are going up, I don't get why they're lowering their savings pods. Doesn't have to make sense. But, hey, you can at least get $50 out of this. We'll both earn $50 when you join Current, receive a qualifying direct deposit. Terms apply. You can either use my link or code when signing up. Here is the link for the referral offer. It is a referral only offer. I also have it in the description box down below. You can hit the QR code, or you could always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com. Say, hey, John, hook me up with the link for the current $50, and I'll just email you right back. All right, so here is the fine print for this. So referred users must sign up using the unique referral link provided by the referrer and must be a first-time current user. You have to get a $200 direct deposit within 45 days. Transfers from, they are fairly strict on this. Transfer from PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, Square, Google Pay, Cash App, or similar peer-to-peer transfer services do not qualify as payroll direct deposit. They actually want a direct deposit. The cool thing about them is that they do pay awful quick, within 10 business days, so that's pretty solid there. There's no other offer to combine it with. The math on this, $50 divided by 200 is a 25% return on your direct deposit. So you get free $50. I mean, well, not really free, but if you invest 15 minutes or so watching this video about what they have to offer, if you take 10 minutes to actually sign up, 5 minutes to switch your one direct deposit, you'll snag $50 in half an hour, 40 minutes. That's not too shabby at all. How we're ranking this bonus, as I said, I am a high school math teacher, and I rank bonuses based upon math, not upon feelings. So this is a quick and easy $50. So that is the smallest, that's 1 point out of 6 on the bonus size metric. The bonus speed, they pay within 10 days. So we'll call that 5 points here, 3 days to 1 week. Everybody loves instant gratification, myself included. Percent of return. So here's the solid one. It's 50 divided by 200. That's 25% return. So that's solid 5 points there. We're looking at 11 points. This is an A-rated bonus because huge percentage-wise, super fast, quick and easy $50. Bank account bonus central verdict on this: super quick paying nationwide $50 bonus. Turn a $200 direct deposit into $250. Get this account for the $50 bonus. If you want to keep a direct deposit there for the 4%, that's your prerogative as well. Once per lifetime bonus. They have lost me on the long-term interest, as I'm getting up to 7-8% with other money I'm playing with right now. It's not hard at all to find 3.5% plus, pretty common with no direct deposit requirement. Everyone should consider doing this one. Quick and easy, nationwide. Today's question, talking about Christmas season. So what makes the wise men wise? You see them in your front yard, your neighbor's front yard, and stuff like that. You know, what makes the wise man wise? And should you be wise like them as well? Straight from Scripture, Matthew 2:11. It said, when they came into the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they opened their treasures, they presented to him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. You've all heard the story. So, no, the wise men did not meet Jesus at the manger. It clearly says in Scripture they came into the house. Mary gave birth. They were in Bethlehem for a little while. They saw the star, which I believe was God's glory, over the house. And they came and fell down and worshipped him. What made the wise men wise is they worshiped the true God of Jesus. Scripture clearly says that Jesus is king and his kingdom will have no end. I mean, in the United States, we have our presidents. We have, you know, whether you're Democrat or Republican, it doesn't really matter. Your guy's going to be in 4 years or 8 years. You know, parties switch control and all this and that. But Scripture says that Jesus, his kingdom will have no end at all. So if you're going to be aligned with a king, with a ruler, the wise men chose Jesus. They presented to him gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gold. I'll just talk about this one. Gold is what king's crowns are made out of. They crowned him king by falling down and worshiping him. So when you fall down and when you crown Jesus king of your life, you can't be king over your own life anymore. You got to crucify your own selfish desires. And our own selfish desires are the worst part of humanity. It's the greedy part of us that just cares about ourselves more than others. And that's not good, you know. It's our selfish ambitions that gets us in trouble more than anything else. It's the addictions that we cling on to. It's the sins, our favorite sins that we want to cling on to. And Jesus, Scripture says Jesus came that we would be set free from sin and bondage. There's a website I want y'all to check out, gotquestions.org, about how to follow Jesus. And speaking of crowning Jesus as your life, he wants you to be free from all addictions. The biggest addiction out there is internet pornography. There's over 4 million websites out there. And who's going to protect you from them? Who's going to protect your kids? So we got this. I am an affiliate for Covenant Eyes. It's on the computer I'm recording this video on, a laptop, cell phones. I don't want my kids typing in something wrong and seeing something that they shouldn't see. So if this is something that could benefit you in your life during this Christmas season, definitely check them out. I got a referral link in the description box down below. Check them out. You get your first 30 days free and see if this is something that'll benefit you. Finally, I still do have comments off for these videos, but you can always reach me at churningadventures@gmail.com, and I'll get right back to you. And then finally, if you're still here with me, definitely appreciate that. Like the video. If you haven't already, share this with anybody who would be able to benefit from it, and subscribe with bell notifications, as I do present profitable content on a consistent basis. With that, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace, and may God bless you.